Hello and welcome to this new part of Endless Runner series. In this part, what we are going to learn about is creating a score and speed up the game. Let's go back to the Unity editor, and first what we need is showing a text object that will show the score. For that I will add UI text in the canvas and align or position it to the top right hand side of the screen. After the positioning is done, let's create a script in this score. I will call this score script, and let me just open this. So it was what I'm going to call is a special library file, that is unityengine.ui, for the UI element to run. Like in the Trex game, the score will increase according to the seconds the player is alive. So what we will need is to call some variables. I will call this score text, and then we need a score count, and yes, we need timer for this. And in the update method, what we will do is increase the time variable to the time.delta time, and if the time is greater than 1 second, the score will exceed to it, and we will display the score to the score text variable. Score text or text. Let me just convert this variable, and at last what we will do is return the time length to 0. Let me just save it and run this on our Unity editor. So as you can see, the score is running. And now what the problem is that when the player dies, the score is still running on our background. So for this, let's go back to the pop-up menu script. And I will call some variable, that is public game object score text. When the player is dead or not on the screen, disable this score text when the player dies. So just let's go back to the Unity editor and run this project. Now you can see this. Drag the score text to the score text, and let me just run this. As you can see, this is working. And now we will just speed up the game when the score is greater than 10 or 20. For this, what we will need is to call some variables. speed game is a variable that will exceed the normal time of the game. And in the update method, what we will declare is if the speed time is greater than 10 seconds, then we will just exceed the time scale to the variable that is speed game, and we will turn back this speed time to 0f. So let me just save the script and run on this Unity editor. And let me just survive for 10 seconds right now and see if this works out or not. It seems like it's working out. Let me just change this speed game variable to public. And in the pop-up menu script, let me just normalize the time scale, that is time.timescale equals to 1f. Let's save this script and run again on this Unity editor. Now let's see if the time scale changes or not. So this is it for this part of this tutorial.